In this last video, finally, we can conclude that by function field, hyperelliptic function field lattices are not well-rounded by analyzing the rank of the sublattice which is spanned by the set of minimal vectors and the rank of the function field lattice. Indeed, we will see that this rank can be estimated by the number of the rational subfields and the number of the rational places which splits completely in the extension field. Those statement is a bit longer, but I mean it will be clear in time. So suppose that our function field lattice has the minimum distance at the square root of 2 times gonality. So we suppose that there exist 2 rational places in the base rational subfield that splits completely. And let me suppose that, so in this case, for the rank, the number of the rational subfields will be also the important, and let S denote the number of rational subfields E of F, which gives us the minimum extension degree. So suppose that we are in the case ES. For instance, when you consider this F as elliptic function field, as I mentioned before in the last lecture, we have the number of the rational subfields is exactly the number of the set of rational places. And let M denote the maximum number of completely splitting rational places in F. Maximum of completely splitting rational places in F. For instance, if you consider 2 places in E1, there might be only 2 places which splits completely in the extension field, but here there might be 3 distinct rational places which splits completely. But we are taking the maximum number of M, and it will be important in the estimation of the rank of our function field lattice and the sublattice which is spanned by the minimal vectors. Rational subfields in F over E, where E runs over this rational subfields with expansion degree exactly gonality. And let N be the N denote the number of the rational places of F, and let delta denote the sublattice which is spanned by the set of minimal vectors. And if this is the case, rank of our function field lattice is indeed n minus 1, and this can be estimated by m times the gonality minus 1. But the rank of the sublattice which is spanned by these minimal vectors is bounded below m minus 1 and above s times m minus 1. So as we get the inequality for this rank, indeed we can conclude the function field lattice is not well-rounded, right? And in addition to to easy this argument, indeed, in addition to the conditions theorem, like the assumptions in this theorem, plus additionally, if we suppose that the genus of the function fields is strictly positive, and the number of the rational places is less than or equal to the gonality, then our function field lattice is not well-rounded. By the way, let me mention that this theorem is immediate consequence of the proposition 2.2. And this observation. So please think about it. But to say that how this function field is not well-rounded, it's enough to observe that this observation, this assumption implies that S times m minus 1 is strictly m times going to minus 1. So we cannot get, so the rank, we know that this quantity is less than or equal to the rank of our function field lattice by the previous theorem. And this is bigger than or equal to rank of the sublattice spanned by the set of minimal vectors. And this strict inequality shows us that a function field lattice is not well-rounded. And here is the immediate consequence. We can see that a hyperelliptic function field is of genus at least 2, and it has only one rational subfield, right? So it's going to also 2. As we get these assumptions, but we also need to see that if there exist at least 2 rational places which split completely in the extension field, we can conclude that the hyperelliptic function field is not well-rounded. So this is an answer that not every function field lattice is well-rounded. So as a summary, we can state that if we have a hyperelliptic function field, we know that if Qx is the unique rational subfield and the extension degree is 2, and so that means we need to work with such hyperelliptic function fields exist, but I mean, it's not easy to see that at the moment, but suppose that this is the case. Then our function field is not well-rounded. In the research paper, they provided several examples different than the hyperelliptic function field. So it's worth to check these equations as well. For instance, they, in addition to some assumptions, they have seen that like the function fields in this form, like generated this form, or like in some spatial type of primer extensions are also not well-rounded, or the function fields y to the l times plus y u to the h is not well-rounded by only analyzing these rank arguments. But this is all what I want to say. So it might be nice to see, to analyze for the other function lattice structures from other function fields, like which of them are well-rounded or not, or can we say, can we provide further information on their parameters. But in this lecture, this is all what I want to say, and hope to see you on Friday in the Zoom meeting. Bye-bye.